Hey, how are you? It's Alan here from Looking for Warriors. And I want to go through the second chapter. I went through the second chapter and I'm just picking out some interesting bits that I find interesting in the second chapter. And just after going through it and looking at the pile of notes I have, I'm thinking that I'm going to have to do probably 2 videos in the second chapter. It's incredible. But there's one or two things that I just want to pick out and I just want to talk about today. And one of them is something that John Taylor Gatto said about parents. And the reason this is interesting to me is because I was like, yes, I know, that's me. That's me you're talking about, John Taylor. Do you call him John Taylor? Do you call him John? I don't know. But that's me you're talking about. He said this sentence. Now, this is probably not the actual sentence, but this is the gist of what he's saying, is that it's a real success of the current schooling system. The real success of the current schooling system is the fact that of all the parents he knew, and remember that he was a teacher in New York for a long time. I don't know how long, 10, 20 years, I don't know, a long time. He was a teacher in New York for a long time, and he said of all the parents he's met, the real success of the schooling system is that a tiny amount of parents could even imagine of a different way of doing things. And I read that and I was like, I know, because that's me. That's me. I can't think of another way of doing things. And I've thought about it. I've thought a lot about it because I didn't enjoy my time at school. I look at my own kids in school now and what do we want? What do we want for our kids? Well, I tell you what, for me, in my own work, I can go in and I can be engrossed in my own work. And I can be waking up excited, know what I want to do. I can go in and get engrossed in my work. 8 hours can go by like that. Sometimes doesn't. Sometimes 3 hours goes by like that. But I can really get engrossed in it. And also, I go to the gym in the morning. I'll be doing a workout in the gym, and I can be like, oh, I have to get into work because I've been in work for a certain time, and I even know I want to stay here, just do one more set or whatever. Like I really want to stay, but I know I have to go. I have to get into work on time. Isn't that what we want for our kids? Isn't that what we want? That they are excited about what they're doing. That they are like, I won't play computer games because I'm enjoying the other things. I didn't have the other things in my life. I'd be playing computer games all the time, but I'm enjoying the other things in my life. So that's work. And also this, I can listen to this John Taylor Gatto book. I can go through this John Taylor Gatto book. I can take notes. I can say, right, he's from Gahila. Where the hell is that? He was in schools in New York. Let's take a look at where he was teaching in New York. It doesn't say the exact school, but you can take a look at the road or have a look at the area. And I could take notes and I could say, okay, he's talking about the Civil War. When was the American Civil War? He's talking about the Revolution. When was the Revolution? Let's look that up. He's talking about when America got involved in the First World War and the Second World War. When was that? Let's look that up. And I'm excited about that. And I can get engrossed in that. I can do it for hours and hours, and time just flies. Time just flies. And isn't that what we want for our kids? Isn't that what we want for our kids? That they are excited about what you're doing. You just look at this, you look at the work you're doing, and you just feel excited to get up in the morning. You just, oh my God, I have to do A, B, C, and D, and I cannot wait to get out of bed to get this started. And you go into bed tired, but it's a long day, but the day you really enjoyed is flowing in. Being a kid, I don't know how old I was, maybe 12, 13, 14, and no, we didn't have computer games, so maybe this doesn't happen now, I don't know. Did we have computer games? We had a computer. We got a computer at some stage. But like when I was very young, there was no computers. And I remember feeling an intense feeling of absolute boredom. With school, at home, all the time. Nobody had time for me, and I was just so bored, so unbelievably bored. And I don't want that for my kids. I want my kids to feel excited about some things. Now, to some extent they are. Like, for example, these videos, my son is editing them. He's doing an amazing job. He's editing and he's excited about it. He said, the time flies when he's doing them and he enjoys it. So, yay, there's a success there. But wouldn't it be great? Wouldn't it be great if we could find what makes our kids excited and be allowed them to do that all day? And, have a few games of computer as well. Have a few games of football and, do some things that work out or whatever, just exercise stuff or whatever. But also find things that excite them intellectually. And do you think your kids are getting that from school? I don't know. I'm asking questions here. I'm not telling people what they should do or giving any answers, but just asking questions. And that's interesting that he's just saying, of all the parents that I knew, only a tiny percentage could ever even conceive of doing anything different. And yes, I know, that's me. That's me, only I couldn't conceive. And I've researched it. I'm really interested. I want to find what's different and what's new. That's why I was putting together this classical agile learning thing. Might be another option, but I think from research and doing it, I think we don't have that many options. I think they have to go to school, and maybe we could find some other exciting things for them to do outside school. Maybe, I don't know. But Gianella Gatto's opinion, which is slightly different from mine, is they're better off outside school. They need private time, and I don't know. That's a very, very big decision to make. So that's not a decision you can make without researching and finding out if that's possible. Is that possible? You don't want to use your own kids as guinea pigs. Because you want them to have their options when they're older. When they're 18, when they're 20, you want them to have their options. But how many options are people getting coming out of school? How do they know even what they like coming out of school? I don't know, but it's just interesting John Taylor Gatto said that. And the one thing that I do know is that unschooling isn't it. Now, I'm sorry if you're an unschooler or you like unschooling. Put a comment in here and tell me why I'm wrong. Maybe I'm probably wrong, but I don't know why. So you put the comment in, you let me know and put me straight. But I don't think it's unschooling because, for example, just one story. I was listening to Stefan Molyneux. An unschooler called, said, had a little girl, we unschooled her, we let her do what she wants. We figured that if we just let her make her own decisions, she's going to find what excites her and she's going to work on that. And she's 18 now and she's been playing computer games for the last 18 years. What do I do? Now, I can't remember what Stefan Molyneux said. He said something to him. I don't know what it was. Because it doesn't matter, because at that stage, you're done. You're really done. If your kid's been playing computer games for 18 years and hasn't gone to school and hasn't done anything useful, you're really done. You've ruined that kid. That kid's ruined. So I don't know what Stefan Molyneux said, and I might look it up sometime, but I'm not going to do it right now. And they're done. They've ruined the kid. They waste their time. So it's interesting that John Taylor Gatto saying that. John Taylor Gatto was saying that. I'm like, yes, that's true. But give me another option. Now, what I've got to do is read the rest of John Taylor Gatto's books, because maybe there is other options out there. And I did read a book by not John Taylor Gatto, by someone who was trained by John Taylor Gatto, which is interesting. And he gives some good examples, but I don't think I'll go through that book. I think it's called I can't remember the name of the book, something like Passion and Education, but I'll talk about that book again. It's really interesting that he's saying that John Taylor Gatto is saying. I think he's 100% right, but what are the options? Where are the other options? And that's something that I'm looking into. I don't know what they are yet, but what are the other options? So, just been Alan here from Looking for Warriors. Just a sentence out of the second chapter of John Taylor Gatto's book. I plan to talk about a lot more than that, but the 10 minutes has gone by. I don't want to make this more than 10 minutes. I will do another video. Maybe I have notes from other sections of the book that he was talking about, so we will get onto that. But I just want to talk about that one sentence that John Taylor Gatto said, that parents it's a success of the school system is the fact that parents cannot even imagine another way to do things. And he's right. I can't imagine another way to do things. So can someone else imagine and give me some ideas? I'm going to keep working on this and researching this. But right now, I can't imagine another way to do things that is successful. And it will find a kid's passion. That was the name of the book, Passion-Driven Education. Passion-Driven Education was the other book. Not by John Taylor Gatto, but by someone that John Taylor Gatto trained. And he gave some examples in that book, but also that wasn't great either. He didn't really give really good solutions in my mind. So this has been Alan here from Looking for Warriors. Please take a look underneath this video. There's going to be a link into our Patreon. If you could help me out, throw a couple of dollars to me. That would make a really big difference and help me make more videos. And also there'll be an affiliate link if you want to take a look at that book, John Taylor Gatto's book, Dumbing Us Down, or get any other book on Audible. Your first book is free. There's going to be a link under this video. If you click into that, that'll bring you into Audible. You can get a book, and that helps me out too.